Today's Articulation Times is brought to you by Netflix. Get your free trial membership on the sponsor page of articulationtimes.com and moviepostershop.com. If you can't find a movie poster for your favorite film here, you can't find it anywhere. On today's program, we'll preview new ThunderCats action figure sets, get a closer look at this exclusive DC Universe classic, and review Lando Calrissian from the latest wave of the Star Wars Vintage Collection. This is Articulation Times.
Welcome to Articulation Times, your source for action figure news. Today is May 16th, 2011, and here are your top stories.
Here's some new photos of the upcoming ThunderCats figure line from Bandai. This Tower of Omen set features a catapult, elevator, vehicle, and invisible Tigra figure. That'll cost you around $42. The ThunderCats Deluxe Tank with Snarf will run you $32. The Lizard Cannon with Lizard has a suggested retail price of $16. Then these Thunder Racer sets with Lino and Tigra will run $16 a piece. Look for all of these 4-inch sets to release in August. Check out the enhanced articulation on this DC Universe Classic Swamp Thing figure. Mattel will release the 6-inch scale hero exclusively at this year's San Diego Comic-Con. It will have an endoskeleton with an outer rubber covering to hide its points of articulation. He will also come packaged in a paper pulp mold of Swamp Thing's head. As a bonus, the San Diego Comic-Con version will come with the Unmin minifigures. The leftover Swamp Things that don't sell at the show will go up for sale at MattyCollector.com for $30. Matty Collector has just posted these new Masters of the Universe Classics pics on its Facebook page. Manny Faces features a new bio and will go on sale in August as part of the Club Attorney's subscription. Megator goes on sale in August as the third quarter large-scale Beast multi-pack item of the Club Attorney subscription. We also have new package pics of the upcoming 4¼ wave of Young Justice figures from Mattel. Here are 2 packs of Batman and Robin and Aquaman and Aqualad. Those will retail for $19 a piece. Then we have the single-packed figures of Speedy, Aqualad, and Icicle Jr. All these will release in June. And say hello to my little friend, Tony Montana. This 7-inch figure of Al Pacino as the cocaine-sniffing crime boss will release in June.
We're going to take a quick break, but when we get back, we'll fly through the stars with a vintage collection version of General Lando Calrissian. Stay with us.
Instantly watch unlimited TV episodes and movies over the internet. Netflix lets you watch as much as you want, as often as you want, for only $7.99 a month. Visit the sponsor page on articulationtimes.com to start your free trial today.
It's action figure review time, and today we're taking a look at General Lando Calrissian from the Star Wars Vintage Collection. Let's open them up. All right, so we got him out of the package, and first off, let me just say this is just a cool figure in a lot of respects. One, the packaging itself, and I don't normally talk about packaging very much, but I think this definitely needs a little bit of time. This is just really cool in the fact that they decided to make this package all retro-like. One, you got the really nice old school Return of the Jedi font up here with the logo. You have the old school Lando Calrissian picture here, just like the old school packaging from back in the late 70s, early 80s. It says it's from Kenner, not Hasbro, which is just a really nice touch. And it just gives me those same kind of feelings I had as a kid when I'd go out and my mom would buy these figures for me. I remember when the General Lando Calrissian figure came out, and you know, I had to get one. So really cool packaging. The figure itself, really fantastic. I know that Hasbro takes a lot of knocks with their Star Wars lines for just kind of rehashing the same figures over and over again. Well, here, this is a really nice figure that I'm sure we'll end up seeing down the line again too. But man, if you're a old school Star Wars fan, I think you're going to like it. Let's talk about some of those reasons why you like it. Let's start first with the accessories. Really nice little cape here that fits nicely on our Billy D. Williams figure. It's made of cloth, and it just looks really pimp on him. Really pimp. He also comes with this nice little blaster pistol that fits nicely in his hand. There we go. And he's ready for action. And when he's not ready for action, or he's ready just to kick back with the Colt 45, you just stick his little pistol back into his holster that sits nicely on his chest. Also, the articulation on him, really fantastic. Let's start first with his head. It's on a nice swivel. His arm has a ball and socket with a hinge on the shoulder and on the elbow, which is just really cool. A nice swivel on the hands. You can swivel his waist, ball and socket with the hinge on not only where the leg meets the midsection, but also on the knee and the ankle. So you can put this guy in just about any position you want. Very playable. The sculpting on him, fantastic. Tell me that isn't Billy D. Williams. Really cool. I love the paint application. It's very bright. It's colorful. It looks exactly like the figure, or I'm sorry, the character on the packaging. I mean, they look very, very similar. Just overall, a really nice figure, and I really think Hasbro's doing a nice job here on this vintage line of Star Wars figures. Of course, I'm more of a fan of the first three movies, the old school Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. So this figure in particular really strikes a nice chord with me as far as that retro feel and gives me really nice feelings. So if you're an old school Star Wars fan, I think you're going to like this line of figures, especially this Lando. One of the things I always wondered about, though, whenever he talked about Han Solo, he always called him Han. I never got that. Someone can explain that to me, I'd really appreciate it. Anyway, that's my review of General Lando Calrissian. Now we're going to take a quick break, and when we get back, we'll find out who this week's Toy Tuber to watch is, and we'll find out what's new in stores.
If you're in the market to put something on those ugly walls of yours, check out Movie Poster Shop. They have thousands of movie posters, new releases, old favorites, hard to find classics. They've got it all. Find a link to them over on articulationtimes.com on the sponsor page. And finally, this week's Toy Tuber to watch goes to Koba Kate. This guy does some great Halo reviews and stop motion work. Check out his channel when you get a chance.
That's it this week for Articulation Times, your source for action figure news. Be sure to check in on the website, articulationtimes.com, for the latest toy news and reviews. Also, you can follow us on Twitter and Facebook. For Articulation Times, I'm John Airy. Keep collecting.